I'll see you for a pint in a bit, John. Thank you for coming. And here I thought you'd be taking full advantage of such an Instagrammable spread.
What?
The flowers, love.
Don't joke, Pat. Not now.
Just trying to put it off, I guess.
Put off what?
I don't know. Figuring out what to do with her.
Her? That's Mara you're talking about? God, I can see whose side you're on already.
Don't be like that.
Like what?
Dramatic.
Well, it's a dramatic fucking situation, isn't it? If I can't be dramatic now, when can I be? I'm not being funny.
Humour is subjective.
Stop, would you?
Stop what? Cuddling into my fiancé in our honeymoon suite?
Yeah, that. I'm sorry, it's just...
I know, love.
She promised me she'd be on her best behaviour. I mean, I shouldn't even have to ask for that. It's our wedding day. How'd she manage to make our day about her?
She's got a certain knack, alright.
I know she can't help it. I'm just venting.
Maybe she could sleep it off tomorrow?
Are you serious?
Maybe.
I can't handle a fight right now.
I'm not looking for a fight. It's just that it's my wedding too.
I know that. I didn't say anything different.
I know. I'm just trying to let you know where I'm coming from.
Your mother, that's where this is coming from.
Don't.
Well, it's true, isn't it?
Sometimes me and Mum can share an opinion without it being some huge conspiracy.
I thought you didn't want to fight.
I don't. But bringing somebody's mother into it is the definition of starting a fight. Look, it's just not fair on the rest of us, okay? I don't mind Mara making a show of herself tonight, but tomorrow is our big day. We've been dreaming about it since forever. Since before the government even announced that we could. And I want to share that day with the people that I love without risking...
I love you too.
I love Mara. You know I do. But it's our day.
You don't understand, Pat.
Then help me understand, please, because I'm not putting myself in the dark.
It's been so easy for you.
What?
You don't know how it feels to be rejected by your family. It's just always been effortless, simple for you.
Not this again. Look, I know you didn't have it easy growing up, but it's not my fault that I did.
You don't get it.
I know what this is. It's this shit again from the club.
That's not it.
I didn't suffer enough for the cause. Guess I haven't earned my gay badge because my man loves me. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'm not talking about your man. I'm just talking in general. Oisin? Please, I'm sorry. You know that's not what I meant. Come on. This is supposed to be such a happy time.
What I was trying to say was you wouldn't understand why Mara and I are so close. When my mum and dad rejected me, she didn't. Even though she was just a kid too. She's sensitive, but it's only because she loves so much. That's why she could love me when nobody else did.
I mean, she was a kid. She was just doing what was right.
Just because it's the right thing to do doesn't mean you have to do it. She was only 10 years old and... She's been protecting me her whole life. Now that she's falling apart, don't I owe her the same?
You don't owe anybody anything. Not for letting you be yourself.
You don't understand. She's protected me her whole life. Just all these things she's done for me. What it's done to her.
Well, Then help me. Like, help me understand, because I want to know.
Do you really?
Yeah, of course I do.
Do you promise you'll still love me?
I mean, I'm going to marry you tomorrow, haven't I?
I hope so.
You know so. You do.
Yeah, I do.
Please, you can tell me anything.
So you know that we were put with Bernie when we were kids,
Yeah, of course.
but you don't really know about before that.
No, but I want to.
And things were fairly shit at home before we were fostered.
I'm sorry.
But we don't just not see our folks because we're mad. We can't.
Can't?
They're gone. Mam's 6 feet under.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Don't be. A dead cunt's still a cunt.
And your dad?
No. Unfortunately, he's still kicking. Well, he's locked up somewhere.
God, Ocean.
He's the one that put her there.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
When we were kids, he was always at Mam and me. I think he hated her for creating me because he never touched Mara. She thinks that was to psychologically torture her. I was always a bit different, and I think that enraged him. And each day it got a little bit worse, but Mam never seemed to cop to it. It's like an alcohol needing a stronger drink, it just needed to cause more damage. And Mam was a tough woman. She took her licks and carried on with the day, but I think she hated me more for crying about it.
You were a child.
Nobody was a child in that house. I didn't have a childhood until I got to Bernie's. I remember one day, me and Mara were doing our homework, filling in one of those Alivo workbooks. I remember that so well. I was waiting for her to finish with the red crayon because that was my favourite. And then we heard a scream. A long, long, deafening scream. It stretched from here until the end of the road. I never heard anything like it before, and I haven't since. I knew it was Mam, but I can't imagine that noise coming out of that woman. And Mara sprung up and pulled me with her. And I remember it hurt, and I was so mad at her in that moment. She dragged me along behind her, and her fingernails were digging into my little arm, and she thrust me into the hot press, and she threw an old damp duvet cover over me, and she shushed me, and then she was running away. I didn't know what was going on, so I just sat perfectly still, inhaling the scent from the damp duvet.
My God, Ocean. That's so wrong. I'm so sorry.
And that was the end of Mam. I was only 6. I was too young to make it to the neighbour's house where Mara ran to. She got them to call the guards, and they got to Dad before he found me.
That's horrifying. I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
Don't be sorry for not knowing something I never told you.
I just thought you weren't on speaking terms.
Well, we're not. I've never visited her grave, and I don't plan on seeing him in prison. I don't even know which prison he went to. I don't want to.
I understand now. Sorry, I don't understand. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what the right words are.
I don't care about words. Just promise me you won't look at me any differently.
I could never look at you as anything different from the man that I love. The man who's going to be my husband tomorrow.
So, now you know why Mara and I are so close. Why I feel like I owe her.
I still don't think you owe anybody anything, but I support you. I understand where you're coming from now.
So, do you have any skeletons in your closet before we walk down the aisle?
Just the dead bodies in the garden, the crippling death, my other boyfriend and my first husband.
Well, the more the merrier. I'm so lucky to have you.
We're lucky to have each other.
No, really. I feel like you can share anything with you now.
She can come.
Really?
Mum will understand.
Oh, she won't.
But she'll pretend she does.
That's good enough for me.
Do have words, please.
I will. I'm so cozy. Can we just send them all home?
Yeah, we should have a crazy night in our PJs.
Oh, do you know what? We won't go too mad. These suits are expensive enough.
You're right. Game faces on.
It's now or never.
John! Couldn't wait, could ya? You can double the shots for your name.
My gift is my song, yeah, and this one's for you.